Hey, I'm filming a video. I was just calling to tell you, whenever you walk in, don't make a lot of noise, alright? Alright, bye. That was Mark. Where was I?
The Rock.
Yeah, I begged and pleaded not to, to let us watch it. There's always a catch, though. I had to promise my parents that I would never do it. And I kept that promise.
For
a month? Because I remember wrestling out on the field during recess. It wasn't really wrestling, I would just get chokeslammed all the time. So yeah.
Which kind of translates into your backyard wrestling life.
Obviously, yeah. And it's it's also like I was never allowed to listen to the X, the alternative radio station here in Pacific. For you guys that don't know, never allowed to listen to it. Now that's all I listen to. So don't shun me from something, because then I'll just eat it up.
You're not allowed to be gay.
Well.
What was your favorite match that you were involved in, and favorite match that you've seen live?
Favorite match I was involved in. It probably wasn't one of my matches, to be honest. It was probably be like I was a ref. So
Well,
I was always critical of my matches.
Let's not worry about those matches.
Well,
something that you actually participated in, like as a wrestler.
I don't know, because every match, I enjoyed every match, because every match had its own meaning, and most of the matches meant something, and I tried to make them mean something. There's some matches with Lee Andrews with the stories we told, the matches with you, Eddie, with the storyline, JP, then the matches I never thought would happen versus Kale, Chewy, Henson,
Makabe.
Yeah, Makabe, being in the ring with Andy,
Yeah, that was fun.
I'm just gonna be lame and say that my favorite match is probably gonna be my first match at BYT. The first match that gave me a chance, an opportunity.
That's not lame at all. That's actually
And
very fair.
was there another?
And the one that you've seen live.
I don't remember any matches. Favorite match I've seen live would probably be GBYWN versus VCW.
Yeah, I completely agree.
I was actually just thinking about the show the other day. That show was great, and I know everyone says that about their show. That show was phenomenal.
Yeah.
It was so much fun. It sucks what happened to Trey. I think if Trey was there, the show would have been 10 times better. But I mean, it would have been 150 on a scale of 1 to 50 with Trey rather than 100. Yeah, that show was awesome. Anyone that hasn't seen that, buy the DVD. Help Rick out, help Bus out. I don't gain anything from it, but maybe it'll help out something in the future. So buy it, enjoy it, watch it.
It's a lot of fun.
It is.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, what was your opinion on the Midwest versus Northeast thing that was going on for a little bit? And also the Link era versus the GBYWN era?
The Midwest versus...
Well, not necessarily like against each other, but like trying to one-up each other, so to speak.
Oh, well, I mean, in terms of that, that's great. Competition's always good. I mean, I like the Revival versus New Era. It's a shame we never got to do the Revival versus New Era show.
Yeah, I'm glad that you brought that up.
That would have been awesome. Specifically because of the mirror matches like Chongo and Puck Stuffer, Same Vengeance and Nick.
Excalibur and Mike Williams.
Yeah, that would have been awesome. That would have been like playing Mortal Kombat and like two of the same characters and
that'd
just
be awesome.
But I liked it. I like to say that was the first one that wrestled for Revival and New Era. That's cool. No one can say that. I guess the New Era guy, first New Era guy to come over to Revival can say that, but I mean, it was fun. And in terms of the Link versus GYWN,
yeah.
What it like comparatively, or
yeah, sure. That probably is better than what this person meant. So.
Comparatively, the Link era was tough for a kid like me.
Yeah.
I was living a dream, and no matter what I could do, I couldn't win. Because if I said how much I admired the people, because I did, I was an ass kisser. And if I didn't pay respect to anybody, they'd give me shit. couldn't win. So that added a lot of pressure, and that really motivated me to do better. I wanted to do better every match.
It's probably your brother's
Whatever.
tapping hard.
And then, it's the dogs, GBYWN era, and that's really laid back, and guys like me who was a part of that tried not to make it like the Link era. So, I mean...
You walked into GBYWN like rockstar status, though. Like
that was kind of
guys did.
That was kind of neat. I mean, all of us old guys kind of did. Once guys like Donovan and, you know, Kale started coming over, you know, I lost my status, obviously, because it wasn't anything special. But, so yeah, I mean, they both had its advantages and disadvantages, I guess.
Alright, what was the original plan for the Awakening angle? What changes were made? What was the payoff that was planned? Just talk about the Awakening angle in general.
Good question. If anyone,
question, Scott Henson.
Yeah, that was Scott Henson. Good question. Of all people to be curious in a storyline that I came up with, it'd be Scott, right? Basically, like I said before, it first started as me wanting to get that drive back, and then I remember, you know, Nick and Devin saying that they wanted there to be another faction, so I was thinking, and the whole point, I was like, let's do something, let's do a gothic thing, let's try and be different. Then I came up with this storyline of, I wanted it to be, everyone had a vendetta against the pen name, my tag team partner at the time. Which was true, it wasn't a bullshit thing, like every character could legitimately claim that they had something against him as a heel. And then like this whole storyline revolved around the pen name, and so that's, you know, like, I believe it was eventually going to go to, like, I honestly don't remember at this point because it's been so long. What was it?
Stacy was supposed to like return at the Northeast show. Or
That's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah, because of the fact that it was going to be the new era versus revival show.
Right, right.
And we were going to be the revival team.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had also stolen, or Robbie Roberts jumped ship and revealed that he was the leader because the pen name was ripping off Robbie Roberts. So a guy that was obviously going to be on the new era team is now on the revival team, so they're missing someone. The pen name was going to make his return and whip our butts. And then after that, there really wasn't a big plan. We had dabbled into talking about what we were going to do. There was talks of, you know, Awakening breaking up, but the only two people staying together would be me and Froggy.
Mm-hmm. Well, Brandon and I too. But
yeah, but I mean, like, it wasn't going to be like a kick out the leader type thing.
Yeah.
You know, then everyone like the Nexus just fade away. Just wanted to do something different, so we were just tossing ideas around. Nothing really, you know, stuck. Obviously, a lot changed, and then, you know, actually stopped wrestling, and we kind of had we kind of stopped talking.
Mm-hmm.
New era, Revival's dead. Is Revival dead? It's ironic to say that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Revival's pretty much dead. SWC is dead. There weren't really any changes. Robbie Roberts was the leader from the beginning. That was always the plan because I wanted it to be different from CTK.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you watch the debut of The Awakening, when Henry Rotten...
Well, my first idea was for Dawn, but we didn't want to take their biggest guy.
Yeah. Even during the Henry Rotten promo at JAS, he says when he refers to me as the leader, I say I'm not the leader.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the plan was from the beginning, Robbie Roberts, you know, once everything got thumbs up, that was the plan.
Yeah.
And we weren't sure how we were going to reveal Robbie as the leader. We know we wanted to do it soon, so we decided on, you know, the day I make my official retirement, that's a perfect opportunity for Robbie to do it, kill off my character, which, by the way, Robbie did not make any contact with my head, clear up any confusion. That was me trying to get closure on my character. I love storylines, love closure. I didn't want to just be like, alright guys, bye. I wanted you guys to do your thing, keep the angle going, take it wherever you want, kill off my character, put you guys over. That's what that was. I know a lot of people were confused with that. That's what that was. So, good question, Scott.
What matches would you have liked to had if you didn't have to stop wrestling?
One of the matches I know for sure booked for BYT after BYG was me versus Andy singles match, just based on the reaction that him and I got when we first squared off. Everyone popped, which was an honor, because everyone wants to wrestle Andy, but
not everybody thinks.
Not everybody wants to watch particular Andy matches, and to be in the ring and knowing people want to see me and him in a singles match was very, very overwhelming, so to speak. So Kale was like, yeah, that match. There's so many. I wanted to wrestle everyone. Like a rematch with Zayn. If I had to pick one, I don't know.
What about people, like, just name a few people that you didn't get to wrestle that you wish you could have?
Zayn Vengeance. An actual match with Jerry Tornado. I was sore.
Which ended up being your last match,
Which ended up being my last match. I was sore from wrestling 2 days either, and it was kind of book yourself. We were like, let's just wrestle. We'll say we wrestled, and let's do it. Tony Deppen, Brian Brody, obviously Andy, singles with Loco. We'd always want one. I'm sorry if I'm forgetting you. I've literally wanted to wrestle everybody. Every match is different. Every match can tell a story. It's different. Those are the main ones. We were planning on a rematch, me and Trey, already coming up with spots. We didn't know when it was going to happen, but we knew we had spots, and that match was going to roll. Just, I don't know. There's the rematch with Twisted Outcast. So many. I don't know.
Speaking of Trey wants to know, does Mike Wonder like Taco Bell?
Yeah.
Does he?
I don't like Taco Bell.
Yeah,
he doesn't like Taco Bell.
No, he doesn't.
He ate there once when he was 6 and he threw up.
Yeah.
Story behind that is, BYG, on the way home from dropping off the Allentown kids, we asked Mike Wonder if he wanted Taco Bell. He said yes. Me being the nice guy, I don't want to make someone eat food that they don't want. So we're in the drive-thru, and as we're ordering, Mike goes, I don't like Taco Bell. Immediately says, I've never eaten here before. I ate here when I was 6 and threw up. All within one sentence. It was so freaking funny. Yeah, we were like, then why did you say... Like,
And that's why we don't hang out with you anymore.
Yeah, he did kind of fall off the face of the earth, didn't he?
Yeah. No, he posted on that confession thread.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right. He, intentionally fell off the face.
Yeah.
He must have lost his smile.
Can you explain the CTK angle that came before the Awakening angle?
CTK angle was... Basically, it started off with me, the heel on SWC, or then NWW, NW2.
Right.
And I wanted to do a faction of heels. It originally started out as it was supposed to look like my old Fed, ETW, JP, Quinn. Was it just that? Those two? And me kind of invading the Fed.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then, trying to do a takeover. And then I did my little quitting thing to do training. I had no intentions of coming back, but at that point, I wanted to come back and make it big and try to turn it, kind of like the NWO wanted to do, turn it into their own Fed. So I wanted to pick select guys. And then I was the leader, the obvious leader. I had everyone interfere in my matches, never interfered in them. I was selfish. And then basically I didn't appreciate them. And then they all turned on me because of that reason. And I lost all my friends because of it. And when I was in the depressed angle, not a lot of people know this, but that's actually based off my relationship with Samantha. She claimed I didn't appreciate her or whatever. And then broke up out of nowhere. And I was depressed. So I knew what emotions to play based on that because I wanted to do the depressed character. So yeah, that's the 2-year feud with you, that was awesome. The fact that I came back, surprised, challenged us for the belt, won it.
You don't wrestle in 2 years, and you come back on the 3rd day of the show and blow every other match out of the water. It's absurd.